Good morning and welcome to episode 12 of the Darkmoon's Chosen Consort. Now, last episode we ended after defeating two primary things. First and foremost, we infiltrated Lanedale properly. We took out, well, it would help if I actually selected the right playthrough. We finished out the Omen King, Mr. Morgott, and we finished off Selen's task as well, joining with a specific assaulter to help destroy her. So, she is no longer a threat to our queen. And then, just before we ended up infiltrating down pretty far into the depths of the Volcano Manor here. So we gotta get back up there. Alrighty. I think our goal for this episode, hopefully, is to be able to take out Rykard. Ouch. Hey, lava's hot. In case you didn't know, lava is hot. Appreciate it if you didn't hit me with that. Thank you very much. Alright. Gonna ride this elevator up. And we also took out there's a magma worm down over there. It removed from existence. We should probably send that back down. Or does it have, is it attached to another? No, it's attached to another. Never mind, we don't have to. Why can't all the elevators be like that? That's just way too convenient. This feels suspiciously open. My danger radar was going off for no good reason. Thank you, sir. Now, before we go in there, we're going to activate this bridge. It's always a good assumption there's a boss in it. You know, I have a feeling that that's not possible. Thankfully, we live in a world of magic where it doesn't matter. That this bridge would definitely have melted down, at the very least, the metal. The stone would definitely not be in very good condition either down there, I don't think. Because it's all attached to the metal, so... Then there's, the metal chains. Just a tad bit on the... I don't know about all that. Oh, goodness. That is the beauty of having magic in games. You can disabuse reality. What's it doing? There we go. Activating an arc. Yeah, this definitely doesn't look awesome. on that thing? That was crazy. I thought I was clear. I thought I was safe. I was neither. I was neither clear nor safe. Yikes. Okay, so big fat boy. He do be having the reach. That was crazy. Now, let's try not to die this time. How about that? Sound good? Gotta remember there's a door on the far left side of this room. Alright, let's take the... Let's try that again, shall we? He's got them stupid slow attacks that I hate so much. Okay. I'm remembering why I hate fighting this guy. So he just rolls right around there. We're gonna not waste a rune arc this time. So I might need some further learning. Although he might be one of those you have to actually just get in close and melee dump him. I don't know why I thought that was actually Really? Are you kidding me? Does he just roll around infinitely? Does he? What the fuck is that? Keep hitting the wrong class. That's awesome. Excuse me, sir. Could you, like, stop throwing that crap at me, please? Come on. Come on! Woo! Okay. Thank the Lord. I'm not looking forward to a third railing by him. Because, yikes. I've never seen him roll for that long, though. That was crazy. It's like, he has to hit you. It's like, but what? What do you mean? If he's just gonna roll endlessly and I'm guaranteed to get hit, then why can I dodge? Is there even anything of value out here? Or is this just a doorway? Oh, there's a door right there. I wonder where that goes. I mean, I would assume it goes somewhere. Huh. It's probably a shortcut back to somewhere down below. So we gotta keep an eye out for shortcuts. it does certainly look cool. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, you can use thrusting swords with shields, just like spears. It's kind of neat. One of these days I'll have to work that new build. I mean, it wouldn't take much. Most of these thrusting swords focus on dexterity and strength, so... If I was to use a thrusting sword, it would probably be Rogier's, because, you know, it's got that intelligence scaling right off the rip. Just glad that didn't take 3 times, because that would be very frustrating. He's a lot easier to, because you fight another one much later in the game. Well, you fight 3, I think, in total. But there's one that you fight on his own again, and that one is a significantly less obnoxious fight. I think it's because of the location that you're in. It also helps that by the time you get to the one I'm thinking of, you're much higher level. I really thought I killed all 3 of those, but alright. Fine, fair enough. That one snail can live, or slug, or whatever you want to call it. Quick! Oh my goodness, what do you mean? How you throw that through the wall? How does that even work? I almost jumped. Don't jump. Just because there's a ladder doesn't mean you can jump. Okay, those 2 things are not mutually exclusive. Wait for your friend to get down there too, and then hit him right in his stupid, tortured face. Okay. Magic, but everybody else in here seems tortured beyond belief. Seems mildly suspicious to me. That'll actually be useful. The holy proof dried livers. A lot of holy damage bosses near the end. There's no loot on that drop down. There's no loot on that drop down. So what's the point of dropping down then? Unless maybe that's just supposed to be like, oh, the floor broke. But yeah, give me some loot on the broken floor. I like loot. Hello there. Just staring right at me, I guess. Okay. Okay. I was gonna fight you, but not a big fan of being burned. Very anti-fire, actually. What? Left him on like a health point. It's just a little bit cringe. what is the point of this door? Interesting. It's probably like an elevator that you have to jump off at or something. I found it purely by accident. See, that's the door that we just figured out was the elevator somewhere. Okay, but to where? Oh. Okay, yeah, so it was we quite on accident found the shortcut. That's pretty neat. I don't know why, but I thought it went down, I suppose. But I suppose it makes more sense to go up since the path in that direction goes upwards. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, I thought for sure the path was like all the way down there or something. Oh well. Which makes more sense anyway. I understand that your life low-key sucks, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't bite me. Okay, so that's where we are. Okay then. That was a ton of damage. Okay, so stay away from your sneaky guy. Seem to yeah, they seem to seppuku when you kill them. Not a fan of the noises they make when they die. Sir, I feel like that's not very good for you. But there must be something down there if they're down there. Taco Bell for dinner or something. No, that's that coffee breath. That's what that stink is. That's why I stopped drinking coffee many moons ago. Monster does the same thing and it tastes better. I think I'm being pursued by a snake. He's not very interested in pursuit, obviously, because, you know, we got away pretty quickly, but I suppose that's what happens when you give snakes legs. Just a little inept. Coming to get me, guys. I'm gonna get you. That's what he was saying, obviously. Okay, you have magic too. That's interesting. Something. Kind of looks like an egg. Yeah, it looks like he didn't get to break out of his egg. Huh. Do I not have any stone sword keys? Okay, that must be a 2-per. Just trying to remember to come back to there. I know where this goes. Yep. Knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Should have been making sure that I actually can use the thing. Okay, I do actually already meet the stuff for it. That's pretty neat. Let's see if we can do this first try, shall we? This is one of those bosses that fighting kind of bullying, because they obviously adopt your weapons. Like, obviously, they probably should destroy definitely needs some uses. I can understand that. Not summon my mimic for the first attempt. I think he's gonna be a second. Set of magic flasks. Do I have anything that? That might be helpful. Increase charge attacks. That'll do. And then flask distribution. There we go. Because I mean, even through the entire first thing, I didn't even use up a single. I don't think I used a single. So maybe 3 will be enough. Yeah. So I have no intention of using any magic, and I really don't want my summon to either. So we're actually going to take all that junk off. We're going to leave that one on. Fire damage negation. Not doing guard counters. So even more charge attacks. Alright. Changing everything. That one before. Wonder how far back that goes. If that's even... That might be a... You might have to jump for that one. That might not be something you can avoid. I hope it's something you can avoid, because if it's not, then I gotta make sure that that doesn't get triggered. I just don't have the HP to eat that. attention to the fact that he's about to stab me in the face with his skyscraper-sized sword. I wish the mimic wouldn't go into the stupid lava, though. I don't understand that. It's like, brother, you have wind attacks. You don't need to actually hit the guy. Stop making mistakes. You just gotta get good. I don't know what to tell you, man. Try. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Serpent never dies. I wish they had done more of these, like, chainmail surcoats. Because they look really good. But, like, I want more types. Like, I want a Carian one, right? I want a Lanedale one. I want a Gelmir. Like, they should have done one of these surcoats for every style of, not every style, for every faction. Because they look, it just looks so good. Especially when you mix it with, in the DLC, there's a specific soldier type that has like these black steel gauntlets with leather coverings primarily that look really good with it, and then there's a great helm that you can purchase from a merchant in Caelid, and it looks peak. All right, let's go ahead and re-equip all of our actual gear here. This spear is no longer of any use to us. Which is deeply unfortunate. Alrighty. So now that Rykard is gone, he's dead, he's big sleeped. I'm gonna go check out his remembrance, because I know one of his items is a spell, and I think the other one's that big old sword that he gets. Which, if you can clear it of all the arms and legs, I'd use it. But.
You have returned. What is it?
Yeah, a sword and a spell. Requires faith. Pretty neat sword that also requires faith, so. Stuff that we won't be using. So we're gonna go ahead and sell that. If we, decide to use any of that gear in a new game plus, or if we want to respec for the DLC or whatever.
Where have you been hiding? I took you no matter. It's lay out your own.
We'll go to one of the things. And we'll just duplicate it. Hold on to both of those. We should probably switch this back to what we were using. We're going to level up first, because that should actually be enough to get us to 60. 240,000 runes. Should be enough. Oh yeah. Which means, kids, use a significantly better casting implement. So 274 scaling, 245 S tier scaling for dex and faith and strength. That'll do. Need 70,000 runes. I mean, not actually, we need 69. Nice. Actually, Rodrika.
Greetings. Are you here for spit?
Can I? No, not yet.
Well, I took you for no matter. It's lay out your own.
There we go. Alright. Now we actually have a brief aside here. I'm trying to remember which one. I think the map is now they can go be remerged with their beloved tree. Nope, went the wrong way. I'm supposed to go down. Excuse me, burrs. Appreciates it if y'all would leave me alone. I'd rather not kill you. We also gotta remember to go and do the Miriam thing. Hello there, sir. I've come to slay you. I regret to inform you that you did absolutely nothing of value. Only a tiny bit distracted. Oh man. Alright. Another elevator. It doesn't matter which way it is, because there is a travel point on either each side. Just glad we can one-shot these ants now. This guy, for some reason, cannot be targeted. Unless you do that. Sorry, buddy. I do really love how this crossbow looks, though. It's pretty neat. Almost completely useless for us in this playthrough, but still looks cool. There's an ant behind us. R.I.P. ant. Excuse me, sir. Ambushing is rude. Ah! flask production, which also means that my physique flask is also still screwed up. Intriguing. Go ahead and get this loot. Drop down and get this loot. Loot acquired. Ah! Hey, stop that. Trying to get candy here, guys. Is this item worth getting and potentially dying for? Almost guaranteedly not. It was not. At some point today would be nice, thank you. Loser! Not a big fan of fighting those guys. They're absurdly hard. That's where I think I am. It do be like that. I feel like there should be a site of grace somewhere around here. Oh yeah, big old circle. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. That's funny. That's really funny. I feel like there should be a site of grace around here. Well, idiot, if you had looked right, you know, checked both ways before you cross the street type thing, you would have seen that there is in fact a site of grace right next door. 6 and 6. Oh, and I actually can run Azure now. Very nice. down here. Very sneaky. I do be sneaky. Run! Hit him for like half a second. There's literally nothing of value in here, is there? Huh. Interesting. Drop down here. Drop down here. What are you doing here, dude?
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it...
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say probably a really long time. You sell a whole lot of junk. And that's not terrible, the Lost Ashes of War. I would like to know what you're doing down here, good sir. See, I usually don't kill the merchants just because I'm like, I don't know, it just kind of feels mean. But at the same time, when you find one that's like way out in the middle of nowhere, and you're like, well, to get there, I've got to go really far from anywhere. It's kind of like, well, why wouldn't I just kill them? And because you get their bell bearings, not their ball bearings. You get their belt bearings, so you can bring them back to Anaya, back at the Round Table Hold. You know, the chick that sells you all the little stuff, just like all the other bell bearings. So you can then get access to their stuff. But it's like, on the other hand, it's like, kind of feels, I don't know, feels bad. Feels bad to kill them, I guess. As per usual. Check out all this stuff. What is formic rock? No. You know, the funny thing is, if he had just attacked me, he would have had a better shot. I hate those things. Creep me out. Hey, we've been down there. Hate that area too. That area would be much less annoying if you could ride torrent around in it. It'd be less infuriating. Like, no, you've got to trudge through all of this herpes, which is pretty much what Scarlet Rot is. Super herpes, super space god herpes. All these coffins that the ants have broken open and have feasted upon. the bodies are at least being used by something, I guess. Why you pop the cerulean hidden tier, because you literally just get a bottomless FP tank for, I don't know, it's like, I think it's like 30 seconds, I think is how long it lasts, so you can just Kamehameha them to death. I've never actually watched Dragon Ball Z, so it's kind of probably a bad reference. Done that. We're gonna make our way through the Lake of Rot. Natural next step, obviously. Oh man, I don't have many of those though. I cannot craft more. Okay, so we gotta go to Caled then. Which guy is it? Is it this? It's one of these. It's near a guy that's, I think he sells the crafting recipe, if I'm not mistaken. At the very least, I know he sells, I think, 3 or 4, which is going to be rough, but it should give us enough
Dear customer,
to get through.
welcome. Valued, please. I'm hungry.
Well, you know, that tends to happen when you're on the ass end of nowhere from anywhere of value. I'm hungry. Haven't had any customers. Well, sir, move to, you know, a more useful location. That'll have to be enough. I don't actually know that it is enough, but it'll have to be. Probably isn't enough, if I'm being completely honest. Might just mean that we have to take like actual like standing breaks. I don't know what that item is, but I don't have enough boluses to justify going after it. Oh wait, never mind. We can get it. Nice. Oh man, I need to remember to put all that crap back in the decided gray, store it in the chest there. Sir, I'd thoroughly appreciate it if you would die. Kinda sucks. Gotta go. Come on. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Ha! Oh man, that would have been super frustrating. Because I now have no Scarlet Rot boluses, which means I would have had to figure out a way to get more, I guess. Which would have been super not fun. Would have been big unfortunate. You don't see me. I'm not here. I am a figment of your imagination, you stupid pest piece of garbage. Your friend far enough away that I can kill you. Thankfully your friend was far enough away that I can just easily murk you. I don't care about anything that's going on over there. Well, this looks familiar. I suppose at this point, you've not been injured or killed by getting into any of the coffins, so. Is there anything in here for loot? No loot. Big sad, but I do see a boss door ahead. I feel like there should be a site of grace right here. Thankfully, at the very least, there's a Statue of America, so. So I'm fully aware of what is ahead. dodge that, then summon, then heal. Eat it. Heal. And then die. Oh man, I'm so good at this game. Let's go. Totally wasn't a panic roll. That one shots. Interesting. Well, I say that. That's probably going to be most of the hits that we take. Is probably going to is probably going to be death, like immediately. We just can't take hits from this guy probably. We are not built for survival. We're built for damage output. I gotta figure out when that actually fires. Don't get hit by that. Oh my goodness. RIP runes. Well, RIP runes. There's no runes in that file, so. Okay, so once he brings it down flat. Could you, like, not do any of that, please? Favorite attack of his, or attack is least favorite movement of his. Sometimes he does that, and he pincers you, and even at like when I've done like tank builds, fine. Get up. And he does that. You get too close to his face. Appreciate the hook, I guess. Whew. Alrighty then. Thank you very much, Mr. Naturalborn. And thank you, Emmy Rose, for the follow. Yeah, this area is definitely one of the most beautiful areas of the game for sure. Definitely absolutely phenomenal looking. Alright. I have enough, I should be able to level up again. So far as streaming is concerned, I primarily play Elden Ring. At least that's all I've been planning on streaming for now. We might spread out a little bit. I haven't decided yet. Alright, now that we have 60 intel, start putting some more points into some bigger... GTA is always fun, and Warframe, I haven't played that game in, oh lord, are we 10, 15 years? It's been a really long time. It's been a hot minute. I live down in Mobile, Alabama. Well, I'd love it more if it was less humid, but can't always get what we want. Alright. Yeah, I play a lot of War Thunder in my when I'm not streaming. Play a lot of Escape from Tarkov as well. So the fire can one-shot. That figures. That makes sense. That is why I need to start putting some more points into vigor, because your boy is squishy. I think I'm gonna try and use a summon for this. I see you're chatting at me, but I'm trying to lock in during the boss fights here. So give me a minute once I finish. We can continue talking. But probably should switch up my talismans again. That's probably what needs to happen. There we go. RIP Torrent. Mistakes. Like that. That's not a good mistake. There we go. Got him. Victory. Yeah, these boss fights get pretty crazy, that's for sure. No, I'm not doing direct chat, but there is a Discord that if you want to chat with me when I'm offline, you're more than welcome to join. It's linked in my bio. There we go. Jumped way too far. Suppose there's a ledge there for a reason. Yeah, we'll go
was thee who would become my lord, perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
And just like that, we're married. Now we have pretty much everything we need for our end game set. Online altar, here we go. Actually, we need to go and get this thing upgraded.
Well, I took you've no matter. It's lay out your arms.
Lay out your arms. Need a somber 7. Fair enough. Alright. So now that we've accomplished all of Rannis' stuff, now we go back. I do believe we chit-chat with her. For real this time.
I take it thou hast noticed. I shouldn't be surprised. I thought I might expound a little further upon the order I envision. Mine will be an order not of gold, but the stars and moon of the chill night. I would keep them far from the earth beneath our feet. As it is now, life and souls and order are bound tightly together. But I would have them at a great remove, and have the certainties of sight, emotion, faith, and touch all become impossibilities, which is why I would abandon this soil with mine order. Wouldst thou come to me even now, my one and only lord? Mine will be an order not of gold, but the stars and moon of the chill night, and I would abandon this soil with mine order. Wouldst thou come to me even now, my one and...
That I would, my lady. Alright. Blythe is here. How you doing, man? Killed a black knife. Heck yeah. You okay? Oh shit! Yikes. Yes. Alrighty, well, now that we know that he is, he do in fact bite. That is a for sure thing. I don't like that he can dodge it now. Sorry, Vlad. You've betrayed both myself and your lady. Okay, his gauntlets actually look pretty sick with the Carian Knight Armor on his legs. Yep. Alright, that's the drip. Oh, but that does make us heavy. Crap. Drops me back to medium. Alright. Gets me much better poise too, which is also very important. Hey Rose, what's up? Well, Fluvius got ganked. There we go. Alright. So we've done all of that. Actually, we can run down here. Is it down? It's one of these. Or no, it's further up this way. Yeah, there it is.
I loved you with all I have. How could you forget?
Huh. Good job, guys. Again, Emmy, no, I'm not going to be adding anybody on direct chat. Again, there's a Discord if you'd like to join that. That's going to be about the closest to that. That's going to be. Jeez, I got a whole bunch of barbarians from. Jeez, alright. That's actually a pretty fantastic spell. No, it's not a spell, obviously, but this, but I'm interested to see. Comstock doesn't have anything of any use to us. How about selling? Nope, nothing. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. There we go. Phalanx. There's a spell for Carian Retaliation too. Grab that. I'm not sure how useful it'll be, but bunch of cold sorceries. He's got nothing to offer either. There we go. Alrighty. Back to the land of cold. I think. Did we do? So we did all that stuff. We did that stuff. Beat Rykard. Oh yeah, we gotta go put his rune up. Pretty sure this is his. Yep. I think that other one that we found, I think that's for Melania's rune. Which honestly, I don't know that I care to bash my head against that wall again. Yikes. That is a truly sucktastic fight that requires a level of lock-in that I've only achieved once. Probably never again. Well, I won't say never again. I might be able to do it again now that I've done it once, but that's it's obviously not a guarantee. Let's try to figure out where the next bell bearing for Somber Stones is. I think 7, 8, and 9 are all in one, and I don't think you can get that till Farum. The Shaded Castle. Done that, we've done that. Okay. I think we're pretty much done in there. Onwards. Onwards to the giants. I think what we're going to do is we're going to get to Castle Soul. Then we're going to go back to the lift. And from the lift, we're going to go to a place where it can be, you know? Get this. If you would stop hitting me, I'd appreciate it. Though, let's see if we can't figure out where this bell bearing is before the end of the stream today. Somber Bell 4, is that it? No, 4 is 7 and 8, and that's in Farum Azula. Now number 3 is outside the First Church of America. quivers. There's death room down here. Alright. Alright. Now we just gotta not get sniped by that guy. I way mistimed that. Silly giant. Cannot hit me. For Lady Ronnie. They'll do. Somber 8. That's not what I need. I need a 7 and an 8. Oh look, it's Millicent. I always forget that we get to meet her again up here.
To think we'd meet in such a place. What could your purpose possibly? No. I know well enough who you are. And what I know is good enough for me. Call upon me again, in battle, should you have the need. I'm searching for a fort to the north of the ruins. I heard the master of the fort was given a medallion that allowed him to visit the Halig tree. Indeed, I believe that is where Melania will be found. The Halig tree is hidden somewhere in these northern lands. I'm searching for a fort to the north of the... I heard the...
Alright, she's just repeating. You just stay over there, friend, and I'll go on about my merry way. We can continue to ignore each other. Same goes for you, Buckaroo. Rest. Now, there is an enemy in here that we could fight to dragon, and we're gonna not, at least not immediately, because that's not what we're here for. We are just gonna bum rush right across this lake and pretend like there is no enemy. Not a fan of how you just kind of pop up. That's the word. I couldn't think of the word that I was looking for. There we go. Now we have another grace point. And a sacred tear. Always useful. Alright. Flasks.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you? In Marika's own words, hark, brave warriors. Hark, my Lord Godfrey. We commend your deeds. Guidance hath delivered ye through each ordeal to the place ye stand. Put the giants to the sword and confine the flame atop the mount. Let a new epoch begin, an epoch glistening with life. Brandish the Elden Ring for the age of the Erd Tree. We're almost there. The flame of ruin lies just ahead. I'm glad it was you I traveled with. I must tender my thanks to Torrent, too. Thank you, Torrent. Please continue to lend your aid. Till the end. Shall I turn your...
I'm sure Torrent will do his duty. He has done it thus far. Flasks. Did I already do that? I must already did that. Puts me at 9. Very nice. Alrighty, we are going to end off the stream there for today, though. We have made quite a bit of progress. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.